So welcome to the Kyzen booth here at IPC Apex Expo. Delighted to be joined by Eric Miller. Nice to see you, Eric.
Hey, Trevor, how are you doing?
Very, very good. Nice to see you too. Let's look at some of the products that you've got in your product lineup and start at the beginning of the process because obviously stencil printing, that's one of the key ones.
Yeah.
How easy is it to clean these stencils these days and what improvements have you made?
Well, as you know, things are getting smaller and tighter. The pitches are becoming pretty incredible. A lot of the capacitors and chip caps are getting super small. And so the print is becoming much more important to the reliability of the manufacturing process. And, you know, for a long time, people have used things like IPA that's just readily available, and it works. But what we're finding and what our customers are finding is when they use a solvent that's engineered to clean those solder pastes in the printing process, they can get much better reliability of their printing and you know, ultimately save a lot of money that they didn't go into it expecting to save. So that's been a lot of fun and been interesting.
So saving money on things like the stencil rolls and that type
as well as the chemistry, right? Because, you know, again, the solvent's not engineered to clean the solder paste very well, you use a lot of it. You just don't think about it.
Right.
And so when you have a solvent that's designed to remove the solder paste that you're cleaning, it comes off easier. You don't have to use as much. You don't use as much as much paper from the rolls. You can go longer between prints or longer between wipes. And so, again, there's a lot of process advantages that are kind of hidden in the costs of things, but turn out to be a significant advantage.
Is it much easier to clean stencils that have got nano coatings on them?
It's not different. No, not really. They clean about the same. So
the paste release is not. It doesn't come off quicker or easier, or no.
There's some difference, but it's not a huge difference.
Right. So I mean, one of the areas that seems to be growing continuously, from my look at it, is cleaning and coating. Yep. The coating business is taken off. Yep. Driven by the miniaturization, I guess. But let's talk about that.
Yeah, that and the power going to those devices, they tend to be a lot higher power. So, you know, with the tighter spaces and the more power, you know, the opportunity for failure goes up pretty quick. And so, cleaning is just becoming more and more. People are realizing that it does affect the reliability, and you know, it's something we've been preaching for 35 years, but. Lots of customers are starting to really realize that a good cleaning process can save them a lot of money in the long run.
So the old adage of only 20% of the industry that coats cleans before
right.
Is that gone up?
It's gone up, but the industry's grown too. So it's kind of a win-win for us on both sides. But yeah, I think that there's a lot more people that are understanding that cleaning does add value to what they're doing. And I think we're seeing that in our daily lives. You know, talk about the sensors on our cars as we were earlier. You know, there's so many of them now that are mission critical, not just nice to have.
Right.
So it's just lots of things are always changing, and cleaning's just continues to grow and be interesting and help people build the reliability into their process and products that they're expecting.
So essentially, it's growing by application as well, as things become more safety critical.
Yeah, very good.
What about the advanced packaging side? Because I know you've started moving into that area. Yeah. What's happening there?
Similar things. You know, chips used to be 10 by 10, or now 35 by 35, or even bigger than that, and you know, some of the applications are super high power, as we were talking about, but even beyond that, you know, some of the AI and machine learning, you know, again, the cost to doing that's very high, and so that reliability and pristine clean is even more critical for some of those things. So it comes with its challenges, because there's different challenges with advanced packaging and power devices, but it's some of the same things that we're seeing in the electronic side. They're
trying very hard to harmonize the materials through this heterogeneous integration stuff. do you need to use a specific or a different chemistry to clean these things?
Typically, no. It comes down to the material sets that the customers have chosen, and some of those material sets are different for the electronics versus the advanced packaging. In the advanced packaging, it really becomes more about compatibility, because you've got a lot more metals, but a lot more sensitive metals as well. So cleaning the flux or the flux residues can be one thing, but ensuring that you're not oxidizing or tarnishing those metals that are sensitive and or critical to that product are maybe even more important. So a different challenge, similar products, not sometimes the same products, but they are different.
All right. So just to finish today, I mean, I wanted to say, I know you've got something new coming down the pipe later in the year.
We're always working through that, yeah.
You can't tell me, but can you give us a hint?
Sure. We've been kind of finishing up a product that we expect to be coming out in about third quarter this year. We're lots of listening to the customer and the voice of the customer. A lot of testing, thousands of hours of testing to make sure that it works today as well as it does 15 years from now. And again, we always have new products, but this one's one that we think is going to be a little bit of a game changer for people. Lower temperatures for cleaning, lower concentrations, just a whole bunch of things that are helping with the sustainability as well as cleanability. So we're excited about it, but we wish we could tell you more, but we want to make sure we've got all our ducks in a row, as they say, and things are wrapped up nice and tight. So.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to that, Eric. Q3.
Yeah.
Great to see you again.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Kyzen is the leading global supplier of award-winning cleaning chemistries for electronics assembly operations. Whether you are cleaning stencils or final assemblies, our global team of cleaning experts is there to help you succeed. Want to know more? Stop by our booth or visit Kyzen.com.